Welcome to the Jessica Show. Today is Thursday, May 12th, 2022. And yes, it is what it is. Not about in 3 weeks, I was off for 3 weeks. I would take my access. I was busy. I had to help my mom and I had to do something. So, anyway, it would never, it would never, my business day is, the business day for me will never go away in the past 3 weeks. In about a month, almost less than a month. I mean, I was um I was here doing something, helping my mom out, and something just happened. I was having ups and downs for a while, but anyway, but yeah, it's it's been doing great. My health is doing great, and yes, it is what it is. 2 weeks ago was my birthday, and then last 4 days ago it was Mother's Day, my mom's birthday, and that's where I had the last time. And I'm 38 years old, and I'm getting old now. And yeah, not how my life was going. My life is going so fast, so well. So anyway, but thank God I'm back live stream on YouTube. And yes, it has been a beautiful day, and it was raining here, and yeah. So now I do know is what in the world is going on, what is happening here, and what is up to them, but we never know. So yes, it is what it is, and yeah. But what happened? What happens sometimes. now, now everybody not ever heard about Joe Biden, and everybody knows anything about that. I don't want to talk about the war in Ukraine and all this stuff's going that's happening that I don't want to talk about. But let's just skip that one part and let's talk about what has happening here. That we all understand what is going on now. Everyone knows about the girls know God knows what is happening here. Everybody knows about Depp. Johnny Depp. Well, he was in court. He was in court today. I mean that day. And I never know anything about it. I never heard anything about it. What's happening here? What's going on down there? So now we're gonna go to law who and now Johnny Depp trial. What we know about Amber Heard's career, background, and family life. So we're gonna find out and see what's going on. Now here it is. Now while Amber Heard's tumultuous relationship with Johnny Depp has headlines, the 36-year-old is an actress, and more than her own right. Currently, the two are embroiled in a legal battle, with Duck suing ahead for $50 million for implying her abuse her in 2018 Washington Post hotel. Now, below is an in-depth look into who Amber Heard is, including her early life, film and television career, and everything in between. Now, in early life, Amber Laurel Hall was born on April 22nd, 1986 in Austin, Texas, to David Howard and Paige Parsons. She has one younger sister, Whitney Heller, who is now 34 years old. The two were raised in a conservative Carolina household with modest finances. In her younger years, Heller accompanied in beautiful pregnancy. At the age of 16, her best friend died in a car accident, and as a result, Her became an actress. At 17, she dropped out of school to pursue a popular career in New York until they were switching gears to try acting in Los Angeles. She actually earned attention on her high school diploma through a home study course. In 2004, Hell appeared in two music videos: concert artist Kenny Chesney's "There Goes My Life" and rock band Ashley's "I Wasn't Prepared." She also led a small supporting role on a number of TV shows, including Jack and Bobby in 2004, The Mountain 2004, and The OC in 2005. She made her film debut with a moral role in the 2004 sports drama Friday Night Lights, which later inspires the TV show the same name. Her receiving her first leading role in the thriller All the Boys Love Manny Lane, which premiered at the 2006 Toronto International Film Festival. Due to discrimination issues, it wasn't released until 2008 and premiered in 2013 in the US. In 2007, Heller has colors in the teen drama Hiding Parents and some kind of qualification that same year. She appeared in a short film Days 73 with Sarah at the end of Remember the Days. And the best actor award was it until his 2008 award economy set in the economy action from Popular Express, starring along Seth Rogen, James Franco, and Danny McBride, that she gained mainstream and recognition. Later, she appeared in 2009's Zombies in 2011 appeared in Us Person, Depp in the One Daily, based on the 1998 novel of the same name by Hunter S. Johnson. Another prominent role was in 2015 comedy drama Magic Mike at SSL. Her portrait of the Martian in the DC Universe in 2017 film Justice League is perhaps her most notable role, one that she impresses in 2018 film Equation, James Monroe and the Squirrel, Amanda and the Lost Kingdom, which is set to premiere in 2023. Now, we're gonna skip this one from the minute. So this time we we are just going to know anything about that for real, and yeah, we're gonna skip that one for sure. Now, I'm not sure what's going on with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial first, but what shocks about it is that's happening so far, if we don't even want to know about it. So now Jennifer Grey says she doesn't recognize Johnny Depp in Amber Heard trial footage. Now here's what it says. Now, Dirty Dancing actor Jennifer Grey, who was once engaged to Johnny Depp, says she is no longer recognizing him. Grey has been sharing her video on the actor's trial against Amber Heard during the promotion trial for her new Mortimer, which is titled Out of the Corner. In the book, Grey reflects on their time together, revealing she was briefly engaged to the Pirates of the Caribbean star in the late 1980s. Depp is currently in court after suing her ex Amber Heard $50. After she implied her abused her in a 2018 Washington Post op. The actor claimed that Heard's allegations impact his ability to work, despite the fact she didn't name him. Speaking about the case, which is being shown on Court TV and Law and Crime, Gray told the 12 Hall show that she suggested to recognize the depth she was engaging to and that Depp quoted empowering in court as the same person. I will say that I haven't watched any of it, she said after being shown a photo of the pair together in the 1980s. I don't even know how to. I don't even know how to get court TV. I don't even know where it will be, but from clips of that or things that come across, I don't recognize the person. She continued, it's nothing to do with anything that I ever experienced, and it makes me sad. I don't understand what's going on, and I just want everyone to be okay. The trial is now on habits for a week, and both sides are issuing statements of confidence in how procedures are going, following along with live updates here. Gray recently told the viewer that her Dirty Dancing co-star Patrick Swayze apologized to her in tears in order to get her to star in the 1987 film. The pair had previously worked together in her 1984 film Ray Dawn, but Gray haven't enjoyed the experience. So what Gray is talking about, but anyway, look, she had a great career. She had a great career, Dirty Dancing. That was about 35 years ago. And yeah, 35 years ago when I saw it. I saw it a lot. And it was great. It was really great. 1984, Red Dawn was 38 years ago. So anyway, well, no, she don't recognize John Depp pretty much. She got she was engaged and she and Johnny are engaged and all this stuff's happening here in court on trial today. It is what it is, and it's just people were just fed up about it. So anyway, so things happen, and so far it's gotta stop. It's just gone too far about it. And take a look at this. Now, Amber Heard brought up to Johnny Depp's ex, Kate Moss, in court last week while discussing a legal attraction between Depp and Heard's sister, Whitney, on Thursday in Fairfax, Virginia, where Heard's 36 is on the defense as Depp, 58, sued her for defamation. Document 2 actress, and Whitney was never at a staircase in the line of fire trying to get Johnny to stop, which reminded her of the warmer incident between Moss and Depp. Whitney's back was to the staircase, and Johnny swings at her, hurting, terrified. I didn't hesitate. I don't want. I don't wait. I just, in my head, essentially think of Kate Moss and Stills, and I sworn at him. Hell concern of the regular March 2015 incident between herself, Whitney, and Duff. In all of my relationship to date with Johnny, I haven't let in a blow, she said. And I, for the first time, hit him, like actually hit him square in the face. She added, it didn't push my sister down the stairs. Wow. A rep for Mars 48 did not immediately respond to people's requests for comments. And this is Kate Moss and John Depp. That was in 1990s. Yeah. So things happening so far. It got physical. It is what it is. And no. It looks like it's. I mean, it looks like it's just going too far. Depp didn't puzzle down the stairs. It was a mess. Now, Huff first made the Moss staircase illegally during the hotel in Miami. Depp's UK defamation trial in 2020, according to New York Post. Now, I remember information I had heard that he pushed a former girlfriend, I believe it was Kate Moss, down the stairs. Her and Fisher testified where the script described the same fight involving her sister and Depp. I had heard this rumor from two people and it was fresh in my mind. Moss and Depp caught it quits in 1997 after 4 years of dating and a rumor engagement, but later appeared together briefly at the Cannes Film Festival in May 1998. But the two will never skive about showing their infractions for one another in public. They can't keep their hands, lips, mouths, legs off of each other's. A friend of told people in 1994 that passion for one another spilled over into heated arguments. The couple was spotted shouting at each other in public. According to reports, and one reports that results in death arrest at 5:30 a.m. on September 13, 1994. That was 28 years ago. The actor was arrested for criminal relocation at New York's Mont Hotel for illegal trashing his hotel room. Police found Depp in a statement in a state of possible effication, and Moss was Moss uninjured. A criminal court judge dismissed the charge against Depp on the condition that he stayed out of trouble for 6 months. Depp paid the mark close for to $10,000, including more than $2,000 for damage, plus the bill for the remainder of his revenge. Boss said in a 2012 interview with Vernon Affair that she cried for years after their relationship ended. There's nobody that's ever really been able to take care of me. Johnny did for a bit. I believe what he did said. Like if I said, "What do I do?" He'll tell me, and that's what I missed when I left. I really lost that girl or somebody I could trust. Now, take a look at this. Now, Amber Heard testified about first time Johnny Depp illegally hit her. It changed my life. Now, take a look at this. Depp is suing her for defection argument that her 2018 op-eds for the Washington Post about surviving domestic violence transferred his repetition and winning his career opportunities. Even though she didn't mention him by name in the article, he testified that after Heard's allegations against him, he lost nothing short of everything. He and Heard married in 2015 and split in May 27, 2016 when Heard sought domestic violence restraining order against him, accusing him of abusing her. Depp denied the claims, and the former couple settled their divorce out of court in August 2016. Depp, who has said multiple times under oath that he who has never struck head or any woman, has testified that his goal is the truth, as he seeks to clear his name in the trial, which is being televised live via Voices outlets. When Hell took the stand Wednesday, she told the jury, "I struggle to find the words to describe how painful this is. This is horrible for me to sit here for weeks and relive everything." Back in November 2020, Depp lost his highly publication UK Liberty lawsuit against British tabloid, the son of Colin for a white beagle. Wow. The court upheld the outlet's claims as being suspicious true, and Hall testified to back up the claims. In March 2021, the store's intended to overturn the decision was overruled. There will be no court this week. Proceeding resumes Monday, May the 16th at 9 a.m. Eastern, and the jury involved in the Fairfax County, Virginia case has been instructed by Judge Penny and Azella to not resort in anything but depression to the trial line one on break. And that's what it is. And that's what's happening so far and so fast. It did happen. And hell, and Johnny Depp shouldn't know about. Johnny shouldn't know about. He's a abuser. He's doing all this kind of stuff. I watched it on. I watched the movie of Johnny Depp playing Edward. He has his scissors on. But hey, it is what it is. And he's eating Gilbert Gate. Gilbert Great. That was a good movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. But look, it happened so far and so fast. You didn't want to go there. And you don't want to go there for real. Because it's bad. It's bad for him. It's bad for Johnny Depp. And one of these days, he may get someday. He will get one soon. So, things are about to drop. And people didn't want that anyway. And sometimes, well, they don't even care anyway. They don't even care about some things that goes up the ground. They don't even care about the reason the women so such contentious is, but this whole stuff's got out of control. Or hitting people and hitting the women, and including the women that you do love. But anyway, we're just gonna stop this right here. We're just gonna stop this right here. So let's not go down. Let's not go there anymore. Okay. We're always talking about this and that. So now let's go down to this and that, and so now here's the COVID update, COVID-19 update. Now look at this. Now President Joe Biden leads second global COVID-19 summit, and this said this pandemic isn't over. It says like this: at the vote of the summit on Thursday to foster global COVID-19 measures, President Joe Biden orders U.S. flags to be floored at half-staff to remember all the Americans who had died of the virus over the past 2 years. Until that, he said, now exceeded 1 million people. Now, Biden and other world leaders participated in the second COVID-19 summit. The first was held last summer, and produced key strategies to fight the outbreak. This pandemic isn't over, Biden said at an event Thursday. He says we're making available health technologies that are owned by the United States government, including sterilized spike proteins that is used in many COVID-19 vaccines. We're standing up in a new pilot program working with a global fund to extend access to rapid testing and in-time viable treatments for people in hard to reach out areas. Biden said the United States will keep sharing critical COVID-19 technologies to the World Health Organizations and make a $450 million contribution to the pandemic protesters and health security fund at the World Bank this summer. Now, the United States has provided more than $19 billion to help countries fight COVID-19 all around the world. He added, we have provided life-saving medicines, oxygen, test requirement, supplies, and partners with countries to improve their capability to manufacture vaccines, for which the president has been urging Congress to organize more support funds. At the summit, he said lawmakers should take urgent involvement action and maintain critical life-saving supplies. And we're going to start right now. Now this is. Now we're going to sit right now. Now look at this. In a statement. Now he says in a statement before the summit, Biden cautioned Americans against becoming numb to the crisis and said the U.S. death toll has tackled about the 1 million mark. Today, we mark a tragic milestone. 1 million American lives lost to COVID-19. 1 million empty chairs around the dining table is an incredible loss. Each leaving behind a family, a community, and a nation forever changed because of this pandemic. Jill and I pray for each of them, he said. As a nation, we must not grow a number to such sorrow, to hell. We must remain vulnerable against this pandemic and do everything we can to save as many lives as people as we have more testing, vaccines, and treatments than ever before. It's critical that Congress sustain these resources in the coming months. Biden's administration projected last week that the coronavirus will surge later this year during the fall and winter months, and with warning vaccine immunity, health experts said there could be a rise in infections and hospitalizations and more deaths. Ahead of Thursday's summit, former British Prime Minister Gordon Brown, a World Health Organization ambassador, health minister, says the war has become complex in particularly, he noted the international community has fallen far short its goal to vaccinate 70% of all countries. Tragically, we are sleepwalking into the next environment, and politician leaders are still not listening to the marvelous advice that is still there, that we got to increase vaccination, continue to test at a high level, and provide the new treatments available, it said in the statement. At the first summit last September, Biden pledged an increase of 500 million vaccine doses that took the total U.S. gun commitment to 1 billion. This year, Biden enters the summit without succeeding in its production of 22 billion in international emergency funds that he sought from Congress in March, which included $5 billion for global aid. In a statement Monday, the president said the congressional leaders had told him that he plans for the additional aid wasn't delayed the war in Ukraine, where the United States has also committed billions in aid. And that's all I have to say for now. Please subscribe this video and also keep everybody safe here. Love you. Peace out. See you tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. If not, then I'll see you Monday.